This will technically be the longest and shortest video I made about my friend, or old friend, because Aiden's was long for a series, but not long for videos. This one will be, this one will be long for a video, but not long for the series. Or I'm planning on making no series, so I'm going to try to cut as little stuff out. Obviously, I say GG. We're back to the commentary stuff, so we're going to cut back to the next fight. This is a Rage Baiter. It's not Jose this time, a Rage Baiter. If you couldn't tell, I'm trying to fight him, but it's not working. Average Haruto player, unless it's me. You could tell he has a very unique style of fighting. It's the type of style I do not know how to counter at all. Which kind of sucks, because I can fight any other person or sweat or whatever. But the moment they block, I am fucked. That's the one thing I didn't know how to ever counter in my history of playing Battlegrounds. So I managed to hit him, right? I toss him up, and I use this as an escape, because I ain't fighting that guy. So I laugh at him. Am I a runner? Meh, probably. Do I care? Nah, not really. But let's see this, right? If before I was recording, he already killed me like 3 other times. Dog, I know I started the fight this time, but I was way over my head, and I knew that, alright? I knew what I was doing. But I still tried to fight him again because I wanted to test. What did I wanted to test? Well, first, he sucks without Haruta. Second, Charles sorta carried me.
Soon as we put the duck out, roll another blunt. When I was 18, I had 100 plus.
Now, to be honest, in this fight, I don't really see any teaming intentions. Even though I did go back to go fight him again because he kind of fucked me up at one point. I'm not gonna lie, it got me mad. It got me fuming. I was really mad. See, why the fuck would he do that? Why the fuck would he do that? He messed me up, man. And he had I'm pretty sure he already had an evasive and he would have died, but yeah, this guy was a pussy. You don't even understand, bro. So obviously, when I catch the guy who messes me up, I'm gonna have to start putting belt to ass. But I really wanted to try to use my special this time, I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive, but I think. Hey, I take it back. It was a full nother fight I was talking about, my bad. But this is still the fight where I went to go get my get back. Because if I couldn't kill the sweat, I might as well kill the person who messed me up. Am I right, lads, or am I right, lads? Hold up, can you even call the Haruta sweaty? I mean, let's look at this. I would have killed him that one time, right? And he was barely using Haruta, but he had to run and use his ult. Let's just look at that for a sec, alright? I would have completely won that. Alright, here's the type of person I learned who Jose is and the Haruta. I learned that the Haruta was a person like me when they rage bait, right? They are so much like me. And Jose is just a shit talker. So yeah, that's fun. Something else. Haruta was, the Haruta was a runner, or normal, or I'm gonna just call him normal since that was in the beginning of his name. Hold up. Shit, I think I fucked up right there. Yeah, so this is the clip where I'm gonna take it as obvious teaming, right? Obvious. Obvious, so obvious. Not running away. I saw him around the corner, and he's running away, but he'll spin back. Watch. He's gonna spin back. Watch, I'm gonna catch a spin back. That's what I was trying to do when I got him over to that one place. I needed to look, See, he's right there. He's right. See, then he's gonna use a move. Like, what the fuck were these team combos? They were beating my ass. On hindsight, instead of trying to hit the hand, I probably should have hit him with my ult. Ah, shit. And this is where shit goes downhill. The moment I saw him do that shit, bro, I was so tight. I'm not even gonna lie, I was so fucking tight, bro. That actually pissed me off. Anyways, I said, kid, bro, I didn't know you would be a teamer of all people. Cause, bro, what the fuck was that? And he had the audacity to be toxic. Nigga, you ain't winning on any other day but today. I'm not gonna lie. Literally, this whole video, you could see he was carried, bro, on his fucking back. I feel bad for Normal because, like, his back must hurt and his dick must be sore because... I'm not gonna lie, Jose, you were on it, bro. You were legit on it. And look! He's right there! Oh, shit. I forgot about that part. When I hit him with this shit, I was giggling, bro. I was fucking laughing. Because this was hilarious. You got beat by a clown. You fucking suck. It wasn't, by the way. He joined. Yeah, no fucking shit. That's what teaming is, Jose. I would fucking know. Most of my videos is me getting jumped. I said you were, though. Because he was. And then I was thinking about saying something. Yeah, I was gonna call him a disgusting teamer. Then his glorious king Roblox said, I third-partied. And I called him a bum, because that's what he is. And then I closed the chat, because I really didn't care from any, like... I'm sorry, I'm getting water. I did not care from the situation any further. No, no, no. By the way, I should probably start calling Roblox Shakespeare. I know, three changes, right? Anyways, he turned into Shakespeare. You would see, bro. You would see. Anyways, Roblox called me a dumbhead, and Jose said, dude, it's whatever. Or, dude, it's whatever. Oh, my God. Bro, what do you mean, dude, it's whatever? Anyways, it's low-key just a game, guys. Guys, it's just a game. I don't fucking care. I'm so sick of getting jumped every single time I get on a battlegrounds. How far does the curse have to go until niggas stop? Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And I said, of course you will say that. Because, bro, fuck you mean it's just a game. You jumped me! Anyways, I think I go back to minding my business for a few seconds. There's nothing I really had to worry about unless that chat showed a number. Which it will show a number. Any moment. What, dude? I don't know him. Alright, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a something, right? I'm going to get on JJS right now. This is probably going to make the video longer, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to jump somebody when you don't know the person. Before I do that, though, I'm so sorry. I'm not even joking. It took me 6 minutes to find this server. And when I finally did, I found the perfect candidate, and we jumped his ass. I don't even know that dude. I don't fucking know that guy, by the way. And that was crazy. That shit was crazy. And it was like we were dealing with him like the real life Sakuna. World cutting slash. He hit that guy. I jump in and I kick the shit out of him. And them 2 black flashes at the same time. I jumped him and I didn't even know the nigga. Prove me wrong. Anyways, obviously said third partied, but okay. And I said, that didn't stop you now, did it? Because I like him more than you. And you aren't smart. Let's think about this for a few seconds. He jumped in, or quote, third party, because he didn't like me? Dog, what? And then he said it was because I wasn't smart. Well, which one? I mean, I know I'm not smart, but still, which one? Anyways, this is a lot, so peep game. So, I'll read what I said. Yeah, so he said, like, bro, you're making something out of nothing. That's my whole job as a YouTuber, you dumb fuck. Obviously said, so you teamed because you liked him more? And then I basically said that his case was down the drain. Third partied because you're not smart. But what? But before you said you third partied because you liked him more. What is your logic, Ron? That's a good question, Jose. That's a good question. I just proved your logic, Ron. That's a good question. That's such a good question. My logic is that I'm in the fucking right. I can admit when I'm wrong, but like past me said, makes no sense, by the way. You say teamed like I was coordinating with him. No, I said team because you fucking jumped me. And I just proved that you do not have to be coordinated or on a call or do any of that to jump somebody. It was so easy, by the way. I don't know him, by the way. What? Attacking you mid-fight with someone rando because you're not smart. But before, you said that you liked him more. So, yeah, so I say you jump me because you like him more or because I'm not smart? Because which one is it? You're not smart. Okay, so why would he switch it? Then he says, I don't know, dude. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. But I like him more than you. So what, dude? Do you see the little problem? I could take a small screenshot and let's play I Spy with my little eye. I spy with my little eye a stupid fucking retard. Jose says thanks. You already know that he was creaming, bro. He's fucking creaming. And the reason why I'm scrolling up, if you don't know me, you know I like to review evidence just to make sure that I'm right. You know how it is. You know how it is. And he just basically has an ego for his next message. I call him dumb. He says I had a reading comprehension. Oh my god, I cannot speak. Holy shit. And do I? Yes, I've said that multiple times, and it's multiple, like, it's in my videos, alright? It's way far in my videos. Anyways, I got multiple curses. That doesn't matter. He said, bro, just let it be. Then he has a big ego again, and I said, I basically just showed that even if you don't know somebody, you can still team with them. And he said, who said that? You fucking You did. You respectfully did in your own respectful mind. Anyways, I did type out why, but I meant to type out what, but I was attacked. You want to know why? Because it seems that somebody was a little bit fucking hurt. Yeah, so that's fun. Long fight, so I sped it up. Very long fight, so I sped it up. Or more like long video. Not like it's going to change the 1 hour thing. We're going to change it to 50 minutes. He says, so I don't have a reason to coordinate. You don't need a reason to coordinate, by the way. You do not need to talk to anybody. I already proved that, Jose. Your proof is invalid. And the dude's still trying to rage bait. Oh my god, would you look at that? And I'll point out, is he on the spectrum? Because is he? Can we like sit down and realize this? Can we like he's telling me, oh, I didn't jump you. I would know, bro. Anyone in the world, I would know, of all people. Then he says, okay, bro, whatever you say. And if you couldn't tell from the corner of the screen, I was emoting. I was giggling my ass off from how stupid this was. Because let's be so, like, he said, I'm not arguing in a game, but you were. About memes? About memes? That's so cool. That's so cool. It's not about memes, by the way. Is JJS unserious? Yes. Is it about memes? Not fully. So I said, just say I'm right unless your ego is small. I don't know why I put that, knowing that one of them does have a small ego. But they basically just started mocking me because of that, which is kind of a little bit crazy, but it doesn't really bother me that much. Bring up someone's ego and how small it is, and you will shove it more into the ground, and that's what gets them mad. Alright, let's look at normal, right? Tell me that's not something I would do. Anyways, Jose says, sure, ... And the rage bait is like, it's so obvious. It's obvious in the air. And here's a cam of me. Because they think I'm getting mad, by the way. No, I was chilling, bro. I was just chilling. I said rage bait like a kid. Because, I mean, I'm not lying, even though I do the same thing. I'm not lying if you think about it. Said, my ego is small. I was not talking to him. I said Jose's ego was small. He jumps in, by the way. He jumped in. I said that's not what I said, though. That's completely not what I meant, nor was I talking to him. And his ego is small, by the way. And he goes right back to rage baiting and sarcasm, which is crazy. Jose says, lol, laughing. What I say next is completely true, because he was slobbering on his fucking dick, dude. Jose, come out of the closet, man. I know you're Christian, but no offense, man. Open arms, open arms. Getting rage baited without getting rage baited. Yeah, that makes so much sense. I don't know who that random guy is. I think he just came across me. I don't know. I was sleeping on the ground. Anyways, no, I was not. I did not record my audio, sadly. But literally, I was laughing my ass off. I don't know what was so funny, but Khalid was talking to me at the same time. You know, my little brother, right? Like, dude, this shit was funny, bro. It was legit so funny to me. It's called the I don't care, but I care enough to reply emotion. That's not what I said. It's like saying rage bait's not working, but still talking. I'm defending myself. What? Like people just expect somebody to go like, oh, you know what? Let's just watch him sit down and not do anything about it. Go fuck yourself. Back to the me cam, just chilling on the floor. Because why not, right? It's like they were calling me dumb, but they were equally as fucking stupid as me. Like, dude, come on. Anyways, pause to read because this is a long segment and I'm not reading all of it. Back to the me cam. I am chilling, bro. I also started doing emotes because later they do try to fight me. Obviously I don't pull up because they're gonna jump me, and I even call it too, which is really funny. It's super funny. They surprisingly still continue going even after I stop talking, and I'm not even paying attention at this point, that's crazy. I do test something and see how long it takes for them to like respawn after I stop talking. It was 1 second. I also test somebody else's rage baiting technique, unknowns, no, not unknown. Bob, I test Bob's rage baiting technique, so yeah. Yeah, this is kind of crazy too because let's just look at this. They're yapping, right? And I'm looking through emotes, just dancing, which is crazy. Lock up, Jose. Lock up. This isn't you, man. This isn't you. You might also be wondering why I'm on the side of the map instead of hiding in the middle. It's because that's way too risky. And I figured out later that they were also in the middle. So being on the side was very smart, but I still end up getting caught, which kind of sucked. That's a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. This is what I meant by Shakespeare. This shit was like crazy. By the way, if you guys wanted to know the memo count, this one's 67. Anyways, I obviously used Bob's special move on. Like I am awesome. I could be way better than Bob. I'm better than you, Bob. Fuck you. Keep in mind, this is me trying to stop the argument this time. This is me trying to because I don't want to. I'm fucking scared. Like what? Uh, a Haruta and a pretty sure he's Toto. Last I saw him jumping me. You think I could take that? I don't think I could take that. I think I can't take shit. I was more scared of the normal Robloxian though than Jose, which is kind of crazy. I mean, not really. I'm better. They still don't move on. By the way, they still continue going. They just don't stop, huh? They just won't stop. Anyways, I run back to my little rabbit hole again to continue hiding like the little bitch I am. And this is where the funny part comes in, alright? They start insulting me, and I agree with it. I take it, right? You want to know why? Why? Like, why would I say, oh yeah, I'm better than everyone? I'm the best. Why would I lie? I know I'm better. I'm good at some things, right? I'm better at some things. But they wanted me to get so mad, and I was just chilling, bro. Time skip a few minutes later because, I was literally dancing for like 1 minute at this point. Now, since I wasn't recording my audio, I had to use something a little bit different to talk. You know how some Roblox YouTubers type things and, they don't, or they send it to the chat? Since I was keeping it to myself, there was no point of that. So, that's what I said. I said, like little children, they'll get bored. Anyways, by the way, I did not mean to misspell let's right there, all right? My tablet sucks to type on. I'd rather my phone of all things. Damn, oh my god. My perspective of time is like, I said it was like about 1 second. I was wrong, but, still, it was crazy. And this is where they're trying to get me in the middle so they can fight. Fuck you, what? Anyways, Roblox says, quite shivering in our boots, though must come forth at middle. No. Anyways, you're going to see how they get, bored, or at least Robloxian gets bored and he hunts for me, which is damn. But this is what I meant, guys. You point someone's ego out and they want to fight. They want to scrap. I can't scrap. I don't want to scrap. I'm an innocent young lad. Jose says, it seems though we have encountered a coward. Roblox says, quite an unlucky one. Yeah, I am very unlucky. People would know. If you know, you know. Watch this. Watch this. Gamble, gamble, gamble. Come on. I gotta trick gamble. Fuck. And Jose says, yes, yes. You know what's crazy to me, Jose? It's crazy that the only reason he is talking shit as of right now is because, his little king is there. And he's just nothing but I guess I could say king to king. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. No, a queen, not a king. Because I don't know, it's kind of suspicious. Have you even heard them talk before? And I used one of my special moves. Complete honesty and self-respect. I did not say I was good. I never said I was good, by the way. And every single time I'm about to fight somebody, I say, yeah, sure, I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose you regardless. So I said, actually suck, bummer. Dude, you're, it's not much of a surprise to anyone, actually. No one. Except for my youngest brother. He was surprised when I told him that. Back to it. Aha, he showed himself. By the way, I thought I should mention, though, that Roblox actually got kind of mad for me being honest. He said, come forth to the middle, Ra. Nah. Dude, if you're rage baiting, if someone says, nah. I didn't even think about this. I was just being honest. So it appears my claim rests true. I said, I will lose. And I guess his claim did rest true. I mean, there's not really I can't really lie. I said no point in wasting time. Why would I already know that I'm gonna lose. What's the point of doing that whole thing again? I think I have to learn how to be a Harvard prospect, whatever that is. I don't know. I'll look it up probably later, but it seems like too much work as of right now. Anyways, basically, I was hiding instead of learning, blah, blah, blah. Jose obviously sucks on his fucking cock. You know how it is. The usual, the usual. And if you couldn't tell from my pen on my back, I was dancing and typing. And I said, I mean respectfully, I know I can beat Jose. I'm just gonna say his real name, Jose. Then I start talking to normal. And I say, but not you, bro. I think this whole time I was talking to him, but Jose just jumped in. Gotta protect his king. And I said, sucks. Gil can only go so far. Holy shit, quote me on that one. Quote me, please quote me. Then he dick rides Jose and starts shit talking me, which is crazy work to do 2 in 1. Yikes. I had to tilt my screen up to the top so I can still see it. Or so the video could still see it. Thank you, past me. I love you. Mwah. He said, I can't believe you would conjure such a false statement. False. Then he says, you may beat me, but your intelligence is equal of that of a toddler. And normal says, ironic. I said, yeah. Jose dick rides. It says, indeed. With their reading comprehension is worse. And I said, I do have a small IQ, huh? Sucks. Yikes. They thought I was gonna say, no, I don't. Now, guys, peep this, because this is the part where Roblox gets mad of me being honest. Roblox says, shut your corny self up. Something an 11-year-old would say. Anyways, then he says, sigh, I'm really a failure because some loser said so. How pathetic. Though resides somewhere pathetic. No, I never said I was a loser or a failure. I never said that. I said, no, I know what I can and can't do. Is that so bad? Dude, he's acting like me knowing my limits is horrible. I should be the most cockiest person alive, apparently, to him. Because, I guess it's normal. Then I said, was I supposed to lie? Because I, I don't know what he wanted me to say. Yeah, I'm not the smartest. I could barely read. I'm illiterate. Come on now. Limits are in our mind. We, a humanity, must challenge them. Sorry, I almost had a stroke reading that. You don't know how much tries that took. And I said, no, I'm the smartest person here. Obviously being sarcasm, because that's not what I was gonna say. For there are limits meant to be broken. I guess that's true. And I can admit, Jose is smarter than me, so I'm not going to say that I'm smarter than him, because that would be wrong. That would be so wrong, in fact. Like, who does he think I am? Then he says, yes, but if you do not try, success won't come. Who the fuck do you think you are? Roblox is Shakespeare. As I said, I can't say I'm good at the game because I'm not. Then Roblox goes back to rage baiting. It's just a game with some random toothpaste glob speaking nonsense, bro. I'm actually dying. You can't be real. Indeed, said by a man who is... Okay, indeed, said by a man who is Shakespeare. And then I point out that I did not give him the valid reaction that he wanted, and now he's pissed. But, then I said shame. And then he starts laughing. I know he's fuming, bro. I know he's mad. He's so mad. You're mad, you're mad, you're mad. Jose comes to his king's rescue. What are you yapping about, brachacho? I thought he was smarter than me, but clearly not. Then normal starts the rage bait. When the rage bait's so bad, you low-key rethink life. Yikes. The rage bait was not working, by the way. I pointed out multiple times. Jose, apparently that's funny, because he's laughing out loud. You know how it is. Gotta dick ride your king, you know what I mean? And I said, I thought you were Shakespeare. It hit dude too hard. No, it did not. I was not being serious whatsoever. Then I said, dog, what? Also, I was not reading most of these chats. I was mostly reading it from Roblox since he was the only valid one. Even though this is more about Jose, so sorry, bro. You're not even valid in your own argument. You're just like a side character. Hey, bro, soul for real. Facts, I guess. I don't know. I can't lie and say I'm better than everyone. Which, would I be right to do that? No, but clearly that's what I should be doing. Oh yeah, I thought I should mention that while I was typing, I saw somebody blue behind my keyboard. So yeah, he found me. Well, average anime thing. I'm not fighting at all. Why? Because I'm not gonna win. Duh, there's no point. Takes his time to type. Look at him. I look at him. Might as well kiss. I dance again. Showing that I do not care. I have no care in the world for this game. He says, yo, Ra, you're so tough. Your point is invalid. Also, you do not matter in this world because you're a dick rider. Aha! Glazing. Where I remember this happened to me before. Oh, yeah, this makes more sense. The same reason why I stopped being friends with Unknown. Yeah, continue to the video, though. Reminiscing her for pussies. Let's start to, let's look back at the chat. Yeah, so, I'm obviously tough. Bro's not even playing the game no more. Obviously, I'm trying to fucking talk. I put duh, and, obviously he's targeting me since, you know, him and his little king's ego are hurt. Oh, no! Even though I die, this is really funny to me on how he didn't hit me the first time. I just thought that was funny. Sorry. Pathetic is crazy, especially coming from a teamer, but, you know, it is what it is. I guess I am pathetic. Oh no, right? Oh no. I suck at the game. Shame on me. I say yup for agreeing. Jose calls me a nerd, and Normal calls me a people pleaser. Which is exactly what Jose is being, by the way. But it's normal for people to act different in front of their boyfriends, so I don't judge you, man. I don't judge you. I'm gonna spare you guys the detail when I saw Jose was on site. I lied. I forgot about this part of him hopping into the trees. The biggest bitch, by the way. Like, you can't talk shit and not do anything. The biggest bitch, by the way. When he gets out, obviously I fight him. What? I won, and guess who tossed their hand, bro? And, I'm so happy that his ultimate missed me. He's a bit. Now I use my technique I haven't used in the High-End era. And it's called running away. What? What? I would have went for Jose again, but there's no point staying next to that blue dude. I mean, look at him. He's beating that guy's ass. I'm not even gonna lie. That's bad. Also, as this was happening, I was talking to my mom. So yeah, I really didn't, like, pay attention to them as much. Ask me, watch out, he's gonna sneak you! This is the fight where I try to use my special the entire time. Which is bad because it got me down to red, but I wanted to try something new. Also, I had no intention to fight because I'd win. Surprise, surprise, someone comes to the rescue. Yikes, yikes, yikes. And obviously I died because Jose, look at Jose! Look at him! He's being a bitch. He's legit just being a bitch, sitting down, bro. Like, you're a fucking pussy, Jose. Disrespectfully, no, fuck you. And you guys didn't even get the kill. You guys fucking suck. And I just take it because that was a bummer. Really, just a bummer. Jose needed to get help and he ran, which is crazy. Kinda, like, legit so crazy. And to think that Jose used to be better than me. So obviously I get his ass, which I don't know how I didn't hit the Ichigo, but you know, I'm just built different. And I'm pretty sure, I forgot, but I'm pretty sure the dude jumps in again. Or after I kill him and I just respect his ass, because fuck this nigga, bro. And I die. I also got jumped again in the middle of that, which kind of sucks. I also got counterbaited, which is why my ult bar isn't fully full. That's basically what happened. And I wanted to say GG, but, I couldn't because they jumped me. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Anyways, he got mad because I teabagged his friend, his friend, his boyfriend. You know how it is. And I said I did. Anyways, I begin fighting him, again, and, you know how it is. He spots his king, and then he starts to run. Jose hits the brakes, and he starts to run. And guess who's behind me? I want you to take a really good guess on who's behind me. Just guess. His king! His king was behind me! Oh my god, who would have known? But I obviously die again. But I'm a good sport about it, since technically I wasn't jumped that time. That was technically just a fair one-on-one, even though I wasn't intending to fight him. But this is some crazy dick riding, guys. And what did you say, guys? I mean, you know that his meat is sore. I mean, if you were riding on someone's meat for an hour straight, that would suck. Yes, this happened in the span of 1 hour. Anyways, I fought this dude, which he really has nothing to do with it, but it's a pretty good training. I enjoyed it. I started to learn how to fight Harutas, and that they all fight the same, actually, so that's actually kind of cool. Literally, they all rely on blocking, which is really good. Bad for me, since I don't block, or I barely try to block in my fights. But it's good training, because I lost regardless, but, I learned, so next time I find a Haruta, I'll probably win, or I'll probably lose. I don't know, will be 100% sure. And then I get fought by, this sucks. And I'm pretty sure this is the time where Jose is popped and he tries to hit me with a hollow purple or something. Yeah, see? Even though I had that burst, you guys might be wondering, why didn't you use it? Well, I fucking tried! It just didn't work, okay? I thank the alien with all my heart. I actually start beating his ass a little bit, which, I've been doing better. I'm a learner. Keep in mind, Jose is popped and he's still trying to help his teammate, which is crazy work. He's getting his ass beat while trying to help him. Like I said, I obviously die, because I'm not the best at the game. I was never really the best. It sucks. He was expecting me to counter, but I just said GG. And he humps my fucking body! No, fuck you, Jose! Jumped off the map so I could get some health back, because if I knew Jose, he's salty and cocky and he has a small ego. Fragile too, so, Yeah, so yeah. Tip that I can't really use because I'm not that sweaty. Higuruma is good for some characters. Also, this is when Jose tried to kill me when I was low, by the way. Look at him. Also, damn, I really was lagging. I'm not gonna worry about how he hit me while I was blocking, but shit, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. After that happened, bro, I was fucking crying because he attempted to kill me while I was low, and it was like genuinely funny to me, bro. I mean, I was giggling my ass off. It was actually like it was funny. You won't understand. You won't understand. Anyways, I switched to Hikari, and like always, I checked the server list, and guess who's not there? Is King. Why, but I felt like he was gonna join again, and it kind of freaked me out. A few spoilers to cut this video down. I tried to fight him in front of his cousin and I died. It was perfect for that meme I put.
Soon as we put the duck out, roll another blunt.
I popped my ult, and like the respectful young lad I am, I punched him right in his fucking mouth.
Oh!
And he ended up being a hypocrite by calling me a bum. Even though he teamed, like, what? You're a fucking idiot. If you watched it this far, tell me how much times I insulted them and how much times I killed Jose. Also, here's the one last video so I could, you know, I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, hold on. Wait, let me just... Okay, there we go. I can't die! Ah! No, please! Fuck!